So there's in this round, there's 3. In the championship round, there's 3 also. Yeah, I will. I'll prep them.
Really wakes you up.
I'm feeling energized.
I'm feeling energized.
Okay, all right, everybody, we are on. Welcome to the second semifinal match of the Knowledge Bowl. We congratulate both teams. They've both won several times, and so great job for getting here. There's been some very entertaining and competitive matches. It's been super fun. So we congratulate both teams. Well done. And now, after the conclusion of this match, we will go into our Knowledge Bowl Assembly. The Knowledge Bowl Assembly is supposed to start at 12:35, so there'll be a few minutes of break after this match before we actually commence the championship round.
Do we lose points if we guess wrong?
No. Okay, so with that, let's see. Team 1, would you state your name and your favorite color?
My name is Jason Flinders, and my favorite color is blue-violet.
Yeah. Okay.
My name is Ellie Hine, and my favorite color is purple.
Jason Brockbank, yellow.
Sahaja Rutledge, indigo blue.
Okay, Team 2.
Tyler Larson, cobalt blue.
Trying to one-up me.
Jonathan Cornelius, purple.
Should have said like infrared or something.
Nathan Jordan, navy blue.
Savannah Roylance, blush pink. Pretty.
Okay.
Blush pink.
I see you.
Okay.
The color of their faces after the game.
Ooh, shot fired.
We're gonna be like,
Okay. So one thing that we're going to do is a couple of the advanced math, which comes about 60% of the way through the match. I will be able to read, and on the advanced math, you'll have 10 seconds to buzz in. But once you buzz in, you have 45 seconds to figure out the answer. And some of it, you only need 3 seconds to figure it out. It just, you have to be able to have the ability to do so. And so if you have the knowledge to do so, some of it's very quick. There are 3 questions in your round, though, that I've created these note cards. Here's the back side of the note card. I'll read the direction for it, but it's not something I convey vocally. You need to see it. So I've written it on 2 cards, and what I'll do is I will hand the cards at the same time, one to Tyler and one to Sahaja, and then once you get it and put it down, that's when the timer will start. You can read it. They're not long word problems or anything like that. It's a graph or something of that sort. So then you'll have a note card that you put in the middle of you, and then whoever buzzes in first will then have 45 seconds to work the problem.
When it's at the table, as soon as you pass it.
You can buzz it whenever you want.
Great.
So
we can buzz, then we have.
yeah, right when you get the card, you can do what you like. And so we'll have 3 of those with the note card.
Yeah, with the whole time.
Are there any questions? Okay.
After they get the note cards.
Yes.
So.
Well, when I
If it's being passed and I buzzed with it.
once I hand them the note cards, they can buzz in.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. But that won't come for about 40 questions or so, 30 questions. So we're going to start out with about 30 or so regular ones. Okay? Which force is equal to the weight of the water displaced by an object? Team 2?
Displacement force?
I don't think that's correct, but I will verify. It is not? Okay. Okay. Team 1, you taking it? 10 seconds. Yeah, that was incorrect. Okay, not taking it?
Yeah.
The answer is buoyancy. Harry Potter? In the 7th Harry Potter book, name the village where Harry and Hermione encounter Voldemort's snake possessing Bathilda Bagshot. Team 1.
Godric Hollow.
Correct.
Godric's Hollow.
Any substance that speeds up a chemical reaction but is not used up itself is known by what name? Team 2.
Seconds.
Okay, your answer?
Accelerant.
Incorrect.
Catalyst.
Correct. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, who is Ophelia and Laertes' father? Team 2.
King Lear?
Wrong play. Incorrect.
It's not Hamlet, but Hamlet.
Polonius.
Yeah.
It was in Shakespeare's Hamlet, okay, the play Hamlet. Identify the type of particle used in the sentence. Running 3 miles per day increased Mindy's aerobic exchanged.
What kind of participle?
What kind of participle?
You can put one.
So, hang on, I'm just updating this real fast. Okay. What kind of participle, what type of participle is used in this sentence? Running 3 miles per day increased Mindy's aerobic exchange.
A past participle?
Incorrect.
Participle?
That's tough.
Correct answer is gerund, running. Short math. Solve the following equation for x. Square root of the quantity x plus 2 equals 5. Team 2, 15 seconds.
23.
Correct. Which Middle East nation's capital is at Riyadh? Team 2.
Yemen.
Incorrect. Team 1.
Iraq.
Incorrect. Saudi Arabia. Identify the type of tide that occurs during full moon and new moon positions. Team 2.
Low tide.
Incorrect. Team 1.
High tide.
Neap tides is the correct answer. Give the name of the American author who wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Team 2.
Mark Twain.
Correct. What is the most abundant compound found in protoplasm?
Plasma.
Incorrect. Team 2.
C6H1206.
Incorrect. It's just water, H2O. Which amendment to the U.S. Constitution contains this text? The Senate of the United States. Team 2.
17.
Correct. Short math. Find the first derivative of find the first derivative of f of x equals sine 3x. Team 1.
cosine of 3x.
Correct. By what process does an oceanic tectonic plate sink under another plate into the Earth's mantle? Team 2.
Convergent boundary.
Incorrect. Team 1.
Subvergent.
Incorrect. Subduction.
Subduction. I knew it said something.
In physics, a quantity that has both magnitude and direction is a vector. Team 2.
Velocity.
Incorrect. What term describes a quantity that has only magnitude?
Scalar.
Correct. Which two-word slang phrase references the extreme popularity of an idea, concept, or event over a brief period of time? Team 2.
Fast fad.
Incorrect. Especially via the internet.
Any guesses?
Okay, time's up. Nope. Going viral.
Why did I need the first one?
In Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book, who had a pet mongoose named Rikki Tikki Tavi?
What? In the Jungle Book?
The correct answer is Teddy. The English Augustan Age, a period distinguished in both literature and arms, was marked by which queen's rule from 1702 to 1714? Team 1.
Elizabeth I.
Incorrect. Team 2.
Victoria.
Incorrect. Queen Anne. With which three-word phrase from psychology describes the idea that people tend to perceive themselves in much the same way as other people see them? Team 2.
Looking glass self.
Correct. Give the name of the Polish astronomer who proposed in the 16th century that the sun was the center of the universe. Team 2.
Copernicus.
Correct. Spell the name of the governmental philosophy that asserts a central government control over every aspect of an individual's life. Team 2.
Totalitarianism. Totalitarianism.
Correct. That was spelled very quickly without reading it. You saw that in your mind. Very nice. If you've ever been to the National Capitol building in Washington, D.C., you've probably stood in this circular hall under the massive central dome. What is this interior structure called? Team 2.
Congressional Commons.
Incorrect. Okay, correct answer is rotunda. It was looking for the architectural name. Okay. Short math. If the perimeter of a regular hexagon is 60 meters, what is the length of its apothem? Team 2. Incorrect. Incorrect. It's 5 radical 3, or 5 times the square root of 3 meters. Sports. Who holds the NBA record for most blocked shots? Team 2.
LeBron James.
Incorrect. Team 1.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Identify the 8-letter noun that refers to the art of speaking or writing effectively. Team 1.
spell it for me. Okay.
No.
A-R-G.
Incorrect. And it was just identify, not spell. But that was wrong anyway, so didn't want to prolong it.
Nine seconds.
Counter wrong.
Okay?
Persuasive.
Incorrect. Rhetoric.
I'm so sorry,
I missed that one.
Okay. English. Complete the title of the poem by T.S. Eliot with two names and an initial. The love song of two names and an initial. Okay. Correct answer is Alfred J. Prufrock. If a person speaks two languages fluently, what 9-letter adjective describes Team 2?
Bilingual.
Correct. Identify the part of the inner ear that contains the utricle and the saccule. Team 2.
Cochlea.
Incorrect.
Someone say it besides me.
Drum.
Incorrect. Vestibule. In addition to expressed and implied, what other type of power is held by Congress? Expressed, implied, and Team 2.
Derived.
Incorrect. Team 1. Okay. The correct answer is inherent. Okay. If you start surfing the internet and happen upon a site whose name is .org, what type of organization? Team 2.
Nonprofit.
Correct. In which century did the Romantic period of music history begin? Team 1.
19th century.
Correct. Which band led the British invasion in the mid-1960s? Team 2.
Beatles.
Correct. And which British invasion band was portrayed as the bad boy alternative to the Beatles?
Time.
Correct answer is the Rolling Stones. Okay, so let's get a 45, 25. Okay, now we're going to go to some of our advanced math. And the first one I can read. And so buzz in whenever you get in, whenever you want. Okay, so Miss Strange, this is number 33? Okay. Y equals cosine theta. Team 2? Oh wait, I'm sorry. I skipped a section. Using degrees, find the period of the function. Okay, so they already buzzed in, so we're gonna have to throw, I messed that one up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you guys buzzed in without the instructions, and you guys buzzed in after the instructions, which, you know, so, okay.
Which is?
No, it's not. So, the next one, the next one is this. So I'm going to, the directions are find the exact value of the following. I'm going to hand you the following. At the very top of this, I have labeled a number, and then it says semis. That just says you're round. So the very top left, disregard anything that says right there. Then there'll be a graph. That's what you want to focus on in the graph. Okay? So
And it's find the exact value of.
find the exact value of the following. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Wait.
Hang on. There's a little piece I want to make sure, in case you need it. I want to make sure you have everything you might need.
So how's your guys' day going? Want to talk about that in depth?
I'll like focus.
Just fast reaction.
Okay. So, questions? Here you go.
find secant of this,
What
which
is
is
secant of
90,
it?
right? So
I'm so lost on what we're trying to find.
where,
State of the West.
we need a values.
This is.
What is state?
So it'd be
Just cosine to the negative.
30 seconds?
no, tangent. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Okay, 10 seconds left. We're about 5 seconds now.
This is,
It's sine.
no, it's 1 over cosine, right?
Yeah, it's one over
That's
cosine.
our time.
Okay, team 1, you got an answer?
No.
No answer? Okay. Team 2,
1 over 0, which does not exist.
that would be correct.
Well done.
So, or undefined, yes.
I'm confused on how you got that, but yeah.
Okay, so this one I can read to you. In standard position, what quadrant is the terminal side of 400 degrees IN?
Yes.
Oh, 400 degrees in.
Quadrant is in the
What quadrant?
First quadrant.
That's correct. This next one, you'll have to buzz in after, here's the cards. So the question is, does the following set of ordered pairs represent a function?
My bad. That was like, so that's cute.
So give us the card.
So,
No, just clear it and then he hands us the cards.
hang on, everybody quiet. We don't need your comments. Oh, Ms. Strange?
Yeah, let's just clear it. That was
Okay, clear it. So does the following set of ordered pairs represent a function? And if there's no second option, if the first team gets it incorrect, then that's done with the question.
Are you? Okay. Represent a function.
2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Wait, no, 5, 5. 4, 5, 5, 6.
So no, because there's, can we answer?
No, because it's a 50-50. So it's either yes or no.
No.
Correct. Same thing. The only question is simplify.
I swear they're passing it to furniture.
To the 0th power. That's going to be 0. Anything to the 0th power is 1. 1. So we just need to find this out. This is if it's 2. 0.
It's minus 1.
3 minus 1.
Yeah, that's 0. That's 1.
So it's 0 y squared. I just put 1.
1.
Correct. Given the functions f of x equals negative 3x squared plus 4, on what interval is f of x increasing? Team 1.
Increasing.
Wait, so you find f prime x negative 6x, right? And then you find your zeros. 0 and just be at 0.
Wait, don't you need the double derivative?
Just the derivative.
It's gonna be 0, yeah, so it's increasing. No, wait, just put that.
Isn't it
Did you say
increasing?
It's,
Time's up.
no, keep going, plus 4.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's increasing from
But what did you just
negative
do?
infinity to 0.
Yeah.
Negative 50 to 0.
Negative infinity to 0.
Correct. And our final one in this segment, what is measure, what, it's just what measure?
Measure? No.
Has to be what measure?
What's the measure of the angle supplementary to 60?
What is, okay, what is the,
She said 65 degrees. So it's
Measure,
supplementary to 60.
remote measure equals supplementary to 60.
Supplementary is 60. Wait.
115.
correct.
I thought you were saying 150.
Okay, back to the normals. Which novelist penned Jude the Obscure, The Mayor of Casterbridge, and The Return of the Native? Team 1?
Charles Dickens.
Incorrect.
Good guess.
Okay, correct answer is Thomas Hardy. This educational hierarchy, devised in 1956, describes levels of learning ranked in complexity and includes in order knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. Team 2.
The Common Core?
Incorrect.
Okay.
What is the name of this system? Okay, correct answer is Bloom's taxonomy. Who, in Egyptian mythology, was the god of the afterlife? Team 2.
Osiris.
Correct. Identify the 19th century war that gave birth to the acceptance of female nurses by the example set by Russian nurses who tended to wounded soldiers. Team 1. I'm sorry, Team 2.
United States Civil War.
Incorrect. We certainly needed them in the Civil War. Team 2? I'm sorry, Team 1.
No one's got European history.
We
have no answer.
War of 1812.
No, don't say it.
Okay, correct answer is the Crimean War. This pirate born in France came to the aid of General Andrew Jackson in the defense of New Orleans against the British in 1815. Who was he? Team 1.
Blackbeard?
Incorrect. Team 2.
He's like super.
9 seconds.
Charles Gusteau.
Incorrect. Nope, it was Jack Sparrow.
You're joking. You're joking. That's
John Lafitte. Settle down. It's okay. It's okay. Jean Lafitte. During the Civil War, if a soldier landed in this Confederate prison, he was 2 to 3 times more likely to die than if he'd remained on the battlefield. Identify this Georgia prison. Team 2.
The Atlanta prison.
Incorrect. Team 1. The correct answer is Andersonville. Identify the 19th President of the United States who oversaw the end of the Reconstruction period in the United States. Team 1.
End of Reconstruction?
Which would be
What
like
year?
1890.
1890?
9 seconds.
Okay, time's up. Okay, incorrect. Team 2.
James Garfield.
Incorrect. Rutherford B. Hayes is the correct answer. Short math. If 5 students are running for 3 office positions, in how many different ways can the victors be arranged, assuming all have an equal chance at election? Team 2.
$120.
Incorrect. Team 1.
$15.
Incorrect. 60 is the answer. Couple of Disneys. Which Disney character wants to be a real boy? Team 1.
Pinocchio.
Correct. In which 1995 Disney film would you find Mr. Potato Head? Team 1.
Toy Story.
Correct. And what does Kaa in the Jungle Book?
That's what friends are for.
Incorrect. What does Kaa in the Jungle Book do with his eyes?
Hypnotizes.
Correct. Which work by Upton Sinclair centers on the life of a Lithuanian immigrant who finds work in the Chicago stockyards? Team 2.
9 seconds.
Okay, time. Okay, incorrect. Okay, the correct answer is the jungle.
Oh, yeah.
In 1946, the formation of the United Nations replaced which organization? Team 2.
League of Nations?
Correct. If you have placed your restaurant order for spinach quiche, what main ingredient other than spinach will you be eating? Team 1.
Egg.
Correct. In Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities, which character's last words are, "It is a far, far better thing that I do than I never have done." Let me repeat that. Okay.
I regret using spicy nuts.
I regret using spark notes.
Charles Darney.
Incorrect. It is a far, far better thing that I do than I have ever done. It is a far, far better rest that I have than I have ever known.
What's his name? It's literally the main character.
Who's the father's name? Who's the father's name?
I couldn't tell you.
Her father.
Her father's name.
The girl's father.
The girl's father.
Correct answer is Sidney Carton.
The girl.
Translate the Spanish word la naranja into English. Team 2?
Orange.
I'm sorry, Team 1, and that's
Orange.
correct.
The orange.
Which pair of twins were the legendary founders of Rome? Team 2?
9 seconds.
Remus and Lupin.
Nice. Incorrect?
Press the button.
Romulus and Remus.
That's correct. What name is given to a square matrix having ones on the main diagonal and zeros everywhere else? Team 2.
Standard matrices.
Miss Strange? Incorrect.
No clue.
Okay, the correct answer is identity matrix. In designing his system of classification, Carolus Linnaeus placed similar phyla into a larger group with which title? Team 1?
Kingdom.
That's correct.
Yes.
How many questions are left?
About 15. As a result of the Spanish-American War, name one of 2 territories that were acquired by the United States. Team 2.
Philippines?
Incorrect.
Well,
Hang on.
That's not a territory.
Hang on, Jason.
yeah, you're right. It's not a territory. Otherwise, and we didn't have very long. Well, no, we did. Yes. So, I think I'd be inclined to give them the points.
That's not a
Because we didn't
territory.
require that because it's
Okay. Correct. In which European country is Shakespeare's Hamlet set? Team 1. I'm sorry, Team 2.
Scotland.
Incorrect.
Ireland.
Denmark is the correct answer. Identify the psychological disorder characterized by periods of binging and purging. Team 1.
Bulimia.
Correct. Give the name of the creature that captured Ulysses and his crew and kept them confined in his cafe until they binded him and escaped. Blinded him and escaped.
Polyphemus.
Correct. What type of instrument is used for detecting and measuring radioactivity? Team 2.
Geiger counter.
Correct. give the 7-letter adjective used to describe a family composed of 2 parents and their biological. Team 2.
Nuclear.
Correct. When writing a research paper or research essay, identify the 2 most commonly used styles or formats of documentation. Team 2.
MLA and APA.
Correct. John Dryden based his libretto for an opera on which epic poem by John Milton. Looking for the poem by John Milton. Paradise Lost is the correct. I was counting. 11 questions remain. What, can we have a score update?
90-85.
Okay, very close. Short math. Multiply 5 plus 3i by its conjugate and simplify your answer. Team 1. Okay, answer, Team 1?
20. Oh, negative 30i minus 25.
Incorrect. Team 2?
34.
Correct. This most abundant rock in the continental crust of the Earth occurs mainly in batholiths. Identify this igneous rock. Team 2?
Obsidian.
Incorrect. Team 1?
Yeah.
Shale.
Incorrect. Correct answer is granite. Found in vegetable oils, peanuts, and leafy green vegetables, which vitamin is an important protector of red blood cells and has the scientific name of tocopherol? Team 2?
Vitamin B.
Incorrect.
Sure.
Vitamin A.
Incorrect. It's vitamin E is the correct answer. Both Evangeline and the Song of Hiawatha by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow are examples of which poetry genre? Team 2.
Romantic.
Incorrect.
Classical.
Incorrect. Epics is the correct answer. Short math. Find 18% of 50% of 500. Team 1.
18%
So
of
first 50% of 500 is
92.
Oh,
17. Yeah. 27.
45.
Correct. Identify the branch of medical science that treats disorders of the kidneys and their function. Team 2.
Urology.
Incorrect.
Kidneyology.
Nephrology. By what title is the country official known who investigates all questionable deaths in his jurisdiction? Team 2.
Coroner.
Correct. Which chemical compound's formula is C2H2? Team 2.
Dicarbon dihydrogen.
Incorrect. Team 1.
Carbon monoxide.
Incorrect. Acetylene is the correct answer. So there are 4 questions that remain. 3 of the 4 remaining questions are, the next 3 are multiple choice. Now you can buzz in at any time, but once you buzz in, you have 10 seconds to give the answer. If you miss it, I'll give the remaining options to the other team. So which of the following is not part of neuron structure? microglia, axon, myelin sheath, and dendrite. Team 1.
Yeah.
Option A, microglia.
Okay, correct. What is the white outer layer of the eye called? Is it the retina, sclera, choroid, or ciliary body? Team 1.
Option 2, the sclera.
Correct. Which of the following is not an endocrine gland? Thymus, pancreas, adrenal, or sebaceous? Team 2.
Adrenal.
Incorrect.
Pancreas?
Incorrect. It's D, the sebaceous. What's the score?
We're tied up.
Oh my gosh. How's this happen so many? In our history of doing this, in 14 years, we've never had so many ties, ever. This is
our second point.
this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're on the same one as me, Miss Strange? Very last one? 78. Okay. Here it is. Of all questions, here we go. Name the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Team 1.
Slytherin, Gryffindor.
Salazar Slytherin. Salazar Slytherin.
I got it. I got it.
Rowena Ravenclaw.
Wait, we don't need to.
Godric Gryffindor. Hufflepuff. Helena Hufflepuff.
That was all. Oh, should we go again?
What? We did all of them.
Okay. Salazar
Well,
Slytherin.
hang on. I need one person to speak, because I didn't know you were giving the answer. I thought you were conferring. Okay, one person only.
Salazar Slytherin. Rowena Ravenclaw.
That's the only way you do it now, so that's, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
We got him.
good job. Well done.
Good game, guys. Thank you.
It's all questions. How in the world?
How did we get that?
Okay, you can all go back.
It is the final round, so you use points.
Okay, welcome to the Knowledge Bowl, the championship of the Knowledge Bowl. We welcome both teams, and we are delighted to have you both here. It has been a fun and exciting tournament this year. Come on in, Mr. Graham. We appreciate you being here. And so, yeah, we have two great teams here. This has been, Miss Strange and I were just talking, this is our 14th year doing this. And this has been like one of the most exciting years we've ever experienced. We just had a semifinal match where that went down to the final question, and that's like our fourth one of this year. So I don't know, maybe everybody's getting smarter, just in the water or something, I don't know. But great job to all the teams involved. So we want to express gratitude to Mr. McGuire for supporting the Knowledge Bowl this year, and want to express gratitude to all the participants this year. Well done, and thank Miss Strange for coming back. She was one of the OG English teachers here for 7 years, 8 years.
Oh, I'm so
6
sorry
years,
for all the
7, 8 years, and then 7 years. So 7 years she was here, and then the last 7 years she's come back to participate in the Knowledge Bowl. So this is our 14 in a row. So appreciate Miss Strange, and there's been several ladies from the office that have come down and helped out, and we appreciate them, and just thanks for the support. This is year number 14 for our group, and previous year's winners. Cortland Cook, Kiara Cook, Samuel Egbert, and Ashley Tingler were the originals in 2009. Then Natalie Cheney, Nathan Adams, Shanayla Fawcett, and Lorianne Polson. Kamala Polson, Cortland Cook, Jackson Munns, and Mikhail Collins. Marin Turley, Logan Bennett, McKay Bennett, Landon Pozernick, and Rob Brimhall. 2013, Tanner Hale, Austin Houtz, Devin Minson, Walker Van Tassel, and Ben Watkin. That team was our first repeat team. In 2014, Wesley Cook, Ben Watkin, Austin Houtz, Garrett Perry, and Walker Van Tassel. And then we had 2 more years of the same team, Allison Jardine, Sam Lofthouse, Caleb Sly, Mike Abbott, and Jenna Rhodes. They repeated in 2016. And then the next 2 years were another 2 repeat teams, Logan Flint, Jesse Clark. You know that guy, Jake? Okay. Jesse Clark, Evan Jack, and Riley Lewis. They repeated in 2018. You know that guy, Logan Flint, Micah?
Yes, sir.
Then we had our first triple team winners. We had Peyton Cook won 3 years in a row with different teams. But Peyton Cook, Silas Wallentine, Derek Rolfe, and Braden Biesinger. Then Peyton won again with Silas Wallentine, Derek Rolfe, and Sean Humphreys. And then Peyton won again with Thomas Scharf, Jack Perry, and Ryan Young. That was last year. So this year, TBD, okay? We'll find out right now. So having said that, we appreciate both teams for participating, and we would invite them to state their names. And what should we go with today? State your names and your favorite superhero and why. Go.
I don't know that one. Okay.
My name is Jason Flinders. My favorite superhero is The Flash, and because he can be late to things but still be on time.
Very nice.
My name is Ellie Hine, and I'd say Tom Holland Spider-Man for obvious reasons.
Jason Brockbank, I'd probably say Ant-Man just because shrinking sounds fun.
Sahaja Rutledge, Wonder Woman, because I was obsessed with Greek mythology, and she was a something. Every single time.
Kyle Campbell and Adam West Batman, because tights, am I right?
The OG. Bam.
Micah Flint and Batman, because he is vengeance.
Spencer Fillmore and the Christian Bale Batman, because that trilogy of movies is the best.
Jake Clark and not Batman. I'll do Iron Man because he's Marvel and Marvel's cooler.
Okay. Very good, very good. But we all know the best superhero is Fat Thor. Okay, so Fat Thor, Fat Thor. Okay. No, we're not deducting any points. Okay. All right.
Oh, you tell them about math.
They did. I went over it with them. They're on it. Okay. With that, we will commence with our normal questions. Name the U.S. president who served as the president of Princeton University prior to his election and thus far is the only president to have earned a Ph.D. Incorrect. Team 1?
Bush.
Incorrect. Woodrow Wilson is the correct answer. What nickname was given to the flying airboat that flew only 1 mile and was the brainchild of billionaire Howard Hughes? Team 1?
The Argos.
Incorrect. Team 2?
The Hindenburg.
Incorrect. The Spruce Goose is the correct name. Okay. Harry Potter. Give the names of at least 3 of the 4 names. Give the nicknames. Give the nicknames of at least 3 of the 4 names.
Padfoot, Wormtail, Prongs.
Correct. Short math. If 1 root of x squared minus 18x plus 80 equals 0 is 10, what is the other root? Team 2.
Eight.
Correct. Complete the title of the poem by Walt Whitman, Song of the Open. Team 2.
Ocean.
Incorrect.
C.
Incorrect. Road is the correct answer. Identify the Central American country whose capital is Tegucigalpa. Team 2.
Nicaragua.
Incorrect.
Honduras.
Correct. In the Library of Congress classification system, which subject is classified under the letter E?
Education.
Incorrect.
Environmental.
Incorrect. American history is the correct answer. This 1932 satire presents a future totalitarian society characterized by leisure industries and genetic. Team 2.
(1984).
Incorrect. Characterized by leisure industries and genetic manipulation. Identify this work by Aldous Huxley. Team 1.
Oh gosh, my bad.
It's not a title.
We don't have one.
Okay. Brave New World is the correct answer. Of all the universities in Utah, only 1 has captured a national championship in football. Team 2.
BYU.
Correct, BYU. Okay. Who in August 2011, citing health reasons, resigned as the CEO of Apple? And Team 2.
Steve Jobs.
Correct. Short math. A segment has endpoints at -21 and 45 on a number line. What is the coordinate of the midpoint of the segment? Team 2, 15 seconds.
Answer.
12.
Correct. The 1966 landmark U.S. Supreme Court decision, Miranda versus Arizona, was an expansion of which prior decision? Team 2. Okay, Team 2.
The Fifth Amendment.
Incorrect. Was it? Oh, they already buzzed in. Okay. Didn't want the second half of the answer. Question, I should say.
Brown versus the Board of Education.
Escobedo versus Illinois is the correct answer. In the sentence, man, that is one gnarly wave. What is the correct spelling of the word gnarly? Team 2.
GNARLY.
Correct. What is the core of Harry Potter's wand made of? Team 2.
Phoenix feather.
Correct. Short math. A 45, 45, 90 right triangle has a hypotenuse that measures 10 meters. What is the perimeter of the triangle? Team 2. Okay, time's up.
21.
Incorrect.
24.
Incorrect. 10 plus 10 radical 2 meters.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
24 is going to be correct? Okay. Correct for team 1. Thank you, Mr. Graham. Okay. Let's see. In Roman mythology, who is the god of death? Team 2.
Pluto?
Incorrect. Team 1, time's up. No? Mors is the correct answer. During the War of 1812, Battle of Lake Erie, whose report, "We have met the enemy and they are ours."
Who said that? Oh, who said that? Say the guy who said the
Okay, very good. So who became famous from that line?
Stonewall Jackson?
Incorrect. Oliver H. Perry, Commodore Perry. In the anonymous morality play Everyman, when summoned by God to appear before death, only one friend is willing to accompany Everyman. Who is this symbolic friend? Team 2.
Jesus Christ?
Incorrect. Team 1.
Go for it. Death. Death.
Incorrect. They're going to talk to death. So who accompanied him was Good Deeds. Identify the class of sedimentary rocks formed of rounded pebbles bound together in a finer matrix. Team 2.
Thanks, Graham.
Sedimentary.
Incorrect.
Oh, he did?
Asphalt.
Incorrect. Conglomerate is the correct answer. Give the 6-letter economic term that designates a formal agreement among the producers of a good. Team 2.
Treaty.
Incorrect. Producers of a good to fix the market price and to provide the market to divide the market among the participants. Cartel is the correct answer. This German leader served as both the head of the SS and as the Minister of the Interior during World War II. Is that team 1? No. Team 2?
Hitler.
Incorrect. Identify this aide to Hitler.
Heimlich, whatever.
We're going to go with it? So she said Heinrich.
Heinrich or Heimlich. It's with the C.
She doesn't have the last.
What?
Right?
Last name? Himmler, isn't it like him?
Yes.
Okay, correct.
I don't know when though.
In proteins, what type of bonds link amino acids? Team 2.
Hydrogen bonds.
Incorrect.
Chemical bonds.
Peptide bonds.
Interesting.
Which cranial nerve is responsible for transmission of odor molecules and consequently results?
Olfactory.
Correct. During which specific phase of photosynthesis is glucose synthesized? Team 2.
Mitosis.
Incorrect.
Just say something. Say
I
something.
don't know.
Say something. I hope you can. Just say something.
The products.
Incorrect. Dark reaction. Spell the word pseudonym. Team 2.
Pseuonymn.
Incorrect.
Yes. Where was an O there? O here? Okay. Psudonyny.
Incorrect. It's Pseudonnym. Okay. By what name was the 18th century French and Indian War known by in Europe? Team 2.
The French and Indian War.
Incorrect.
It is.
The 7 Years' War.
Correct. Okay, can we have a score update?
35-25.
Okay, and now we have a couple of music questions. With more than 1,000 original works, who is the most celebrated composer of the Baroque period? Team 2.
Mozart.
Incorrect.
Beethoven?
Incorrect. Bach is the correct answer. Who is viewed by most critics and historians as the greatest guitar player in rock? Team 2.
Jimi Hendrix.
Correct. Who was nicknamed the King of Pop? Team 2.
Michael Jackson.
Correct. What is the term for the quality or color that distinguishes musical voice?
Tone?
Incorrect. Team 2.
Pitch.
Timbre is the correct answer. Okay, now we have some math questions. Okay, so solve the following system. 8x minus 2y equals 24, and negative x plus 2y equals negative 17. Team 1, 45 seconds. You're on the clock.
X equals 1?
No, Jason.
Incorrect.
We need to find one.
So 45 seconds, team 2.
X equals 1, Y equals negative 8.
Correct. Okay. Here, take these. Go. Solve the following expression. I just gave them a mathematical equation that they're trying to solve. Yeah, they're in. Team 1's in first.
You can't take that one.
Oh.
Okay, just try it.
4x minus 3 over 6x squared plus 18x.
Incorrect.
You have 45 seconds more.
You have 45. They're trying to solve 3x over x plus x minus 3 over x plus 3.
3x over x? 6x, right?
3x over 6x, yeah. What did I say?
Over x.
Oh, so 6x.
9x squared minus 9x, all of that over 6x quantity x plus 3.
So both teams are very close, but just off. 3x minus 3 over 2 quantity x plus 3. Okay. So here you go. So that was team 1. No, that was team 2. Got in on that one first. So 40.
Is this an A or a 9?
It's an A. It's an A.
Is that A to the 4th?
So they're solving the square root, solve the radical expression, square root of 63, a to the 4th, b to the 2nd. Simplify, you're simplifying the following radical expression. Square root of 63, a to the 4th, b to the 2nd. I don't know, math teachers, but this answer looks more complicated than the actual, problem. And so it's like, hey, how's that called simplifying? We've got more in the answer than we do in the question. Okay, team 2.
Square root of 63 times a to the 3rd times b.
Incorrect.
3a squared b times the square root of 7.
That's correct. Okay. Here you go. Heads up. So now they're solving, given the function f of x equals 4.211e. What's the e stand for? Is it just e? You guys just focus. I'm talking to Mr. Graham. Okay. F of x equals 4.211e to the negative 3.12t. What is the rate of decay? Yeah.
Is the rate just negative 3.12?
Incorrect. It's not negative.
You can't just type it in.
Oh, be quiet.
It's not a thing. You can't do that.
That's unfortunate. I think you have to throw.
Okay.
It's fine.
No answer.
Time's up, team 1.
No answer.
So team 1 had it, but it's positive 3.12, and they answered negative. Yeah. All right, I'm going to read this question to you. Given the function f of x equals 2x to the 4th, find the jerk. Who's the jerk?
Well, I don't know.
24x to the 2nd.
What?
Brad, 24x to the 2nd? That is not the same.
No,
Okay, incorrect.
that's the third derivative.
Don't give out any more hints because they're going to work on it.
Oh, yeah. Try it. Sure.
2/5 x to the 5th.
The correct answer is 48x.
Yes, you take the derivative.
Okay, and our final one. What is the measure of an angle between 0 and 2 pi that is...
Take a guess at an angle.
The angles.
Got 64
That's unfortunate.
Pi fourths.
Okay, incorrect. What is the measure of an angle between 0 and 2 pi that is coterminal with 26 pi over 3? So team 2, 45 seconds, and this is our last advanced math.
A 120 degrees.
Incorrect. 120 degrees.
That is correct.
Okay, correct. Geometrically speaking, what type of lines are non-coplanar and non-intersecting? Team 2.
Parallel.
Incorrect.
Coincidental?
Skew is the correct answer. Couple of sports questions. Going to baseball. Who was the last batter in MLB history to hit 400 or higher? Team 2.
Derek Jeter.
Incorrect. He never hit 400. He's a Yankee.
Albert Pujols.
Incorrect. Tom Poco. Ted Williams. Who, in other sports, who is the strikeout king in Major League Baseball history? Yeah.
Babe Ruth.
Incorrect.
Any person, just any name, any.
It's gotta be a picture.
Can you just say something? Just
I really don't know.
Jason.
Okay, incorrect.
Jeremy got 3.
All right. If you have no idea, don't buzz. Okay. So, Nolan Ryan is the correct answer. You had over 5,000. What country has its capital at Oslo? Team 2.
Norway.
Correct. Give 3 words in which all begin with SC and the C is silent. Was that team 2? Team
Scenic, scene, science.
Correct. Which U.S. industrialist is credited with streamlining the meatpacking industry? Team 2.
Tyson.
Incorrect.
Henry Ford got it from his, starts with an S.
9 seconds.
Okay, time's up.
Henry Ford.
Philip D. Armour is the correct answer. Short math. If f of x equals x squared plus 3x minus 27, find f of 5. Team 2.
$13.
Correct. Name the first and last books of the Old Testament. Team 2.
Time, guys.
Genesis and Leviticus.
Incorrect. Yeah.
No, they're not.
I've got-
Genesis and Hebrews?
No. Hebrews in the New Testament.
My bad.
And Leviticus is number 3. Malachi is the last. Malachi. You'll get there at the end of the year. Light that is not reflected is Team 1.
Refracted?
Incorrect.
Absorbed.
Correct is absorbed. The British defeat of what French emperor enabled them to vastly increase their forces fighting the U.S. in the War of 1812?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Correct. Couple of Disney questions. Name the sidekick of Disney character Timon.
Pumbaa.
Correct. Name the well-known Disney pair Tarzan and
Jane.
Correct. Hey Ho is a song from which Disney film? Team 2.
Moana.
Incorrect. Moana?
Oh, I know now.
Snow White.
Oh, hey ho, hi ho.
Yeah, I knew it.
No.
Snow White.
Snow White, correct. Okay. And the final Disney question. In which 1998 Disney film will you find the villain Shan Yu? Team 2.
Mulan.
Correct. If Puerto Rico became a state, what ordinal numbers would correspond to its U.S. senators?
2.
Incorrect.
Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh.
101 and 102.
Correct. If the roots of a quadratic equation are 1/2 and -3, find the quadratic equation and
My bad, I thought it was done. Quadratic equation and what else can we add? Vertex.
That's waiting. Yeah. Because I finished the question.
Yeah, which one has it? -3. It's 1/2 and -3, so just you got it.
okay, time's up. So here's the second half. If the quadratic equation are 1/2 and -3, find the quadratic expression and express your answer in ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 form. So you got to buzz in if you want it.
Yeah, but we probably both answered this.
10 seconds.
Yeah, we
Okay. Correct answer is 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals 0. Which Russian leader with initials LT was the organizer of the Red Army during the Russian Civil? Team 2.
Lenin.
Incorrect. During the Russian Civil War. Okay, Leon Trotsky is the correct answer. Complete the theorem from geometry with one word. Any two plane angles of a dihedral angle are? Team 2.
Supplementary.
Incorrect.
Complementary.
Incorrect. Congruent. This next one is a multiple choice. What are the wave-like smooth muscle contractions that propel food through the digestive system? Deglutition, segmentation.
Segmentation.
Incorrect. Segmentation, maceration, or peristalsis.
Deglutation.
Incorrect. It's D, peristalsis. Short math. Complete the theorem from geometry with two words. If a point is equidistant from the endpoints of a segment, then it lies on the blank of the segment. Team 2.
The midpoint.
Incorrect.
No, sir. What was
Okay. The correct answer is, hang on, I was skipping ahead for you guys. Perpendicular bisector. There's about 20 questions that remain. About 20 questions left, so lots of time. What does the first verse of the Bible state?
In the beginning, God created the heavens.
Incorrect.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
Correct. Which cellular structure is composed of a membrane-bound cavity within the cell and is believed, Team 2?
Vacuole.
Correct. Identify the Pulitzer Prize-winning American author whose greatest literary success was The Jungle. Team 2.
George Orwell.
Incorrect. No. Upton Sinclair is the correct answer. Which six-letter word can be used as a noun or a verb and refers to any good or service sold from one nation to another? Team 2.
Export.
Correct. Another multiple choice. Which of the following bones is located in the axial skeleton? Sternum, humerus, tibia, or ulna?
Sternum.
Correct. Math. Find the geometric mean or mean proportional of 30 and 35 and express your answer in simplest radical. Team 2.
Your mic's dead. Our mic's dead? Yeah. Okay.
So Team 2 says, for that last question,
Can we put 32.5?
incorrect. Team 1? Team 2 said 32.5, which is incorrect. Their mic is getting new batteries right now. So Team 1 is going to say
32 and a half.
incorrect. 5 radical 42 is the correct answer. Which six-letter economic term designates the interest stockholders have in a company or the cash value a homeowner has accumulated in his or her home?
Equity.
Correct is equity. A young goat is called a team.
A kid.
Was that Team 2? Okay. The kid is correct for Team 2. Is it cleared? Yep. We're good. Okay. This 19th century German composer created a German requiem, 4 symphonies, 4 sets of Hungarian dances, lullaby, and many other songs. Who is he? Team 2? Okay, you guys got your microphone back.
It's time.
Beethoven.
Yeah. Incorrect is Beethoven. Okay, Johannes Brahms. What name was given to the Republic of California by the Americans who revolted against Mexico? Team 2.
California.
Incorrect. Correct answer is Bear Flag Republic. In both Alaska and Canada, what is the common name of the largest species of deer? Team 2.
Moose.
Correct is moose. What national park in Arizona is named after a giant cactus?
Saguaro.
Saguaro.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry.
Hey, I'm from Arizona and we don't say saguaro, okay? Okay, 5 questions remain. By which process do 2 consecutive nuclear divisions reduce the chromosome number from diploid to haploid? Looking for the process.
Meiosis.
Correct is meiosis. Okay. The forebrain in humans is scientifically known by which 8-letter noun? Team 2.
Frontal.
Incorrect. Cerebrum. What order of mammals includes both squirrels and rats?
Rodents.
Correct.
That's right.
What is kept in an medieval castle's armory?
Armor.
Correct. And the last question. These are songs from what cinematic musical? The Perfect Nanny, Jolly Holiday.
Mary Poppins.
Correct. Well done. Okay. Want to thank everybody, including Mr. Gray and all his students. Everybody did an awesome job. Thanks so much.
Hey, good game. Good game.
Good job. Good job.
Good game. Good game.
Wow. They couldn't have given us the last question. That's fine.
Good game. Good game.
That was.
I know.
Someone's not on my side on that one. That one was really fun.
Okay, good job.
I apologize to the English teachers that have taught me for years.